Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of the UEFA Conference League qualifier second leg between Linfield and the Vikingur Gota of Faroe Islands. So it's Northern Ireland versus Faroe Island in this game. Hope you guys do enjoy the stream. Like, sub and subscribe. Let me know who you guys think is going to win. Vikingur Gota of the Faroe Islands or Linfield of Northern Ireland. Here at Windsor Park. I'm looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward because I've never done football in... This is the first Irish team to be done on the channel. So it'll be nice and interesting to see how it flows and everything like that, folks. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool as you would expect. We're just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle and the game will be underway, folks.
Subconsciously, they just weren't on it the way they should be. I'll compare and contrast, the game against Dungannon Swifts here on Saturday, or Sunday past rather. Linfield were absolutely amazing. It was almost as if we're out to make a statement to say, listen, we've learnt our lesson, we're going to get about this. So, it'll be difficult, no doubt about it.
We're just waiting, folks, for the whistle to get us underway. Linfield versus Vikingur Gota of Faroe Islands. Northern Ireland versus Faroe Islands.
Thomas, it's a very simple, basic adage, but you've got 19 minutes to win a game of football.
We're just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle. I don't know why it's taking that long.
Sit in and rely on the counter attack, and if they decide to sit in and play deep, then it can be frustrating in terms of trying to defend.
The game is underway. Vikingur Gota versus Linfield. Hopefully, Linfield make it through to the next round of the Conference League. So guys, get your question in the chat, like, subscribe, let me know. If you guys are actually liking that I am going and picking games like this. Let me know in the chat. Let me know if any of you guys are a Linfield fan or a Vikingur Gota fan. From Faroe Islands, that'd be interesting. This is the first time on the channel I do want to make it that we don't just do English football, we don't just do Scottish football. I also would like to do Irish football. It'd be very different on the channel, just to try and spread out the love for all the British football. So, I would love this. I think the winner of this will face Shelbourne, the champions of Republic of Ireland, which Linfield have already played this season. So, be a bit of a... So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. So guys, get your question in the chat, like, sub and subscribe. I think Linfield are going to have a load of the ball in this 90 minutes. If the team from Faroe Islands score one, I think it's game over. So guys, get your question in the chat. I'm hoping that Linfield actually do play well, because this is going to be my first taste of watching an Irish team. Oh, this is good play. This is good play. It's going to stay in play. It's going across. Ooh. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. Just keep your questions coming.
wasn't involved at all, but has travelled across for this second leg. Very much the established number one for Vikingur.
So guys, get your question in the chat. I am going. Let me know in the chat, folks, if you actually are enjoying the content on the channel. If you're enjoying the streams, let me know in the chat.
Linfield had a horrible start last week, conceding in 5 minutes. It was a Ben Holland goal before Fitzpatrick levelled up.
Here comes Linfield. Linfield are just passing the ball around at the moment. We played about 3 minutes. Just to let you know, manager of Linfield is ex-Leeds United striker David Healy. To give you guys a bit of a known fact about that. I'm going to try my best, folks, and give you a bit of information on Vikingur Gota, so you guys can know a bit more about the club, a bit more about them as a club. Vikingur is a Faroese professional football club based in, sorry if I butcher this if you're from there, it is called Lidvik. Sorry if I butcher it, I apologise wholeheartedly. The club was founded in 2008 after the merger of GI Gota and Gervik IF. They play at a stadium. Both villages are part of the same municipality, and they're about 5 kilometres away from each other. The club won the Faroese Championship for the first time in 2016. In 2017 season, Vikingur won the championship again.
Served a suspension. Back again. Linfield with a very impressive performance against Salgiris home and away.
Basically, the clubs from the two villages are linked by a 2.2 kilometre tunnel for a mountain named the new club in honour of Trudun I Gota. If you guys know, that's similar for one of the bands that I like, which is called Tia. One of their songs is also named that. So yeah, a band that I like from the Faroes Islands. Is a Viking chief from around 1,000 years ago who lived in a settlement that bears its name. So you know a little bit of history. There you go. Check their European record. They have been in Europe several times. They have faced big clubs like Besiktas. Here comes Linfield. Ooh, Linfield nearly scored. They played Besiktas. They have played Rosenborg, Ghent. I think I could see Linfield scoring. I could see Linfield scoring in this game.
It's a great start. Thomas, Matthew uses his physicality of the player, lost his footing. Only one thing in mind, and that was to test the goalkeeper, and my goodness, did he do that. Superb save by the goalkeeper, but this is an excellent start for Linfield.
Hall in and around the penalty spot. Instead it's Roscoe who can't generate too much power, but it's kept in play.
So guys, get your question in the chat, like, sub and subscribe if you are new to the channel.
Exactly what we want to see in terms of Linfield getting after Vikingur very, very early. Only one thought in Kieran Upper's mind is to get the ball into the box as quickly as he possibly could.
Taking short to McLean, massive player for Linfield. Huge to have him back. Miller lifts it in. Headed clear, but it's all Linfield right now. It's going to drift out of play and give a little bit of respite for the visitors.
That's an encouraging start, Thomas. In terms of Vikingur, they normally play a 4-4-2, but I see at times they're actually dropping 5 into the defence and another 3 in front and then another 2. They really are trying to
Let's get some questions in the chat. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream.
So vitally important that Linfield continue to do as they are doing, and that's passing the ball quickly and freely and early.
Vikingur are halfway through their season and played 18 games already. They're actually sitting in 4th position, well off the top, 19 points behind. They have been playing those since March, won their 3rd league title last season after success in 2016 and 2017. They've only actually been established since 2008 after a merger between 2 clubs, so they have had a lot of success in that time.
What's very evident, Thomas, is the balls are going in early. You know, it's literally when you get a yard of space, in it goes into the box.
How pleasing is that as a manager when your side start with that authority?
Listen, you're just relieved, pleased, um, several emotions. Because you don't want them to go out and start slowly. And I know the encouragement that David Healy will have given his players, Ross Oliver, George McCartney, they'll all have been talking to players individually in small groups as a total collective. You know, they will be emphasising the importance of really starting with a high tempo, and thankfully that has been the case.
A lot of players getting in touch. Noble grew tonight, but how big is Kyle McLean back? Started against Dungannon Swifts, spent the latter half of last season out injured. I think David Healy mentioned that he worked very, very hard. He played through injury until Linfield clinched the title, and then went off to have his treatment. But a key player for this club.
Well,
Attack though at the other end, and it was simply a case of no help at all, really, for the Vikingur front man.
sorry, Thomas, not that I didn't want to answer your question, I just wanted to be talking over maybe something we should be commentating on. Yes, in terms of Cal McLean coming back into the side, disappointed that Jamie isn't fit, because what he brings is absolutely outstanding. I could wax lyrical all night about his qualities and what he does. We're just seeing again here how big man just looks up. Is there anything there? Nothing. So he goes for a shot come cross, and thankfully Christopher Jaws looked after. But great to have Cal McLean back in. As I say, his great strength, this Thomas, is his ability to run beyond the front man. You know, you're with two up top, with Kieran Offord and Matthew Fitzpatrick, you're expecting both of them to run channels, as we were talking about. The one thing about Kyle is that he's prepared to go on the front man in either sort of channel. Excellent footballer. And in his interview actually gave prior to this game, he was absolutely spot on.
So guys, get your question in the chat, like, subscribe. It is Linfield 0, Vikingur 0.
Breaking things up. Carlsberg, who's playing alongside him, another 22-year-old in midfield, has actually signed a deal to join a Danish club at the conclusion of this European campaign, as long as it goes on for. Mentioned earlier that the entire squad based in the Faroes, no foreign players at all. Vikingur have progressed to the third qualifying round of the Europa League before. They actually lost on that occasion to Rijeka, the club who put Shelburne out of the Europa League. That last gasp winner after Julia Grandson had beaten.
Come on, don't give away stupid fouls.
That match was on Tuesday night. Dublin and Talcott Park.
Be back in a sec.
For just a little bit too eager.
He was a little bit too eager, because Prague had given the ball away needlessly, Thomas, and he acknowledged that.
Again, it's Johansson, the flying stage down. Similar position, and a good position from his point of view. Cuts it back. Players over here. Well set up, but it was a block from Sam Roscoe in the end.
Nearly 1-0 to Vikingur of Faroe Islands. Nearly 1-0 to Vikingur, folks.
We started by saying Linfield has started really well on the front foot in terms of
Vikingur are playing really well, but so this is the first time Vikingur have had a shot on goal, and it's been within the first 12 minutes.
minutes ago when the big fella was one-on-one.
Still, Linfield 0, Vikingur 0. 2-1 on aggregate to Vikingur.
Roscoe gets his head to it this time. Nice little flick from Offord. And space for Allen to run into. Fitzpatrick, Offord and Miller all floating forward. That's going to be the first booking of the game. It's going to be for the player who just had that opportunity a moment ago.
I'm just checking something quickly, folks, because I need to do this.
On the back foot this time.
You know, Thomas, you know, we're talking about how big a tie this is for Linfield, how important it is that they progress. You know, not just for them as a club, but also for the league. We talk about the finances are there, but you see everything that we're you're talking about. You see a very clear free kick. He knew exactly what he was doing there. He saw the men breaking and he was determined to make sure there wasn't a ball being played in. But the point I want to make, that's exactly the same for Vikingur, Thomas. You know, in terms of them as a club, in terms of them as a league.
Ball comes in, taken by the goalkeeper. The first leg victory over Linfield was their 8th win over 15 years in European competition. They progressed 6 times over the various competitions overall. This is their 37th game.
There we go, folks. I got the aggregate score on top, so you guys can actually see what the score actually is on aggregate for each team.
I'll not say who I was in conversation with prior to the game, but let's just say there was 3 or 4 people who told me of a rather extravagant goal scoring difference between the 2 teams tonight, and I said to them politely, I don't share your opinion. If Linfield were able to get the job done and win, absolutely excellent. But don't be thinking this is going to be some walk in the park. In the last couple of minutes have proved that emphatically.
Come on. I just want something to kick in. Guys, get your questions in the chat. It is Linfield 0, Vikingur 0. Let me know in the chat. Get your questions in, get your answers are flowing. Here comes Linfield. Oh, is that a foul? Oh, I was expecting that to be a foul. I was expecting a foul. I was expecting it. I was expecting a free kick of some sort.
Lovely turn. And Johansson is causing problems, and this time he does have support.
Here comes Vikingur.
Johansson's continued his run.
Nearly 1-0 Vikingur.
Johansson is causing all kinds of problems, David, isn't he?
That is a ginormous let-off, Thomas. This young man is causing all sorts of bother. This was earlier in the movement where offered, no, referee got it right. For me, it wasn't a free kick. And so Vikingur then just responded accordingly.
Vikingur are playing well.
Johansson played the little 1-2 in the edge of the box, continued his run. He's been full of running.
So that just popping up because I'm just having to check on some few things.
The effort on goal just wide of the post.
Well, what a let, an out ball he's been on a couple of occasions, Thomas,
Whose job is it to put pressure on him right there? Because he kind of glides into that position.
It should never even got to there, Thomas, and in that situation, you're panicking about going and making a tackle. That could have and should have been stopped long before it got to that point.
Linfield couldn't find themselves behind in the night. McLean on the edge of the penalty box. Little flick from Fitzpatrick. I don't know if that was quite intended, but it could work out for Linfield. Good defending to get there just ahead of Orr. So many bodies in the box. Fitzpatrick with the header. Easily into the hands of the Vikingur number 1.
Well, there's me thinking, Thomas, at all stages that Vikingur were just going to sit in and it would be the very odd counter-attack. That's not the case. They're certainly very tight and compact defensively, but they get forward and forward with pace and also in numbers.
Only managed 3 attempts on goal in that.
So guys, get your question in the chat, like, subscribe, and if you are new to the channel, Linfield must be this lot sure. Hello, Steve.
Despite their 20 attempts on goal, just managed the one through Fitzpatrick.
Well, you can see defensively now.
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the stream. I highly appreciate you putting your question in. Ball's crossed in. Header. Oh, it's cleared away by Vikingur. Still Linfield 0. Vikingur 0. Here comes Linfield. Vikingur have got it away. They've now cleared it. Let me know if you guys are liking the content and are liking the streams on the channel just recently. Because, folks, I want to do maybe a little bit more of like, I'm gonna, Hello, mate.
Linfield have faced fairways opposition across two legs. They've won the previous 5 encounters.
So if you guys ever see me out and about and you recognise me and you know what I look like and you see me, come and say hi if you're a fan of the channel. If you want to have a photo, you're more than welcome. Have a chat, you're more than welcome. If you want to say something about the content and something that you enjoy. Because it makes me feel happy. It makes me feel happy. To hear that people are enjoying the content and to hear it straight from you say out the horse's mouth, it makes it feel more privileged for me. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the like button, don't forget to like, subscribe and all that jazz. I am going to a Jizz fan to GTA. Right.
Shifted across to 4 on the far side.
You see, Thomas, that back 5 as it is simply just, I think they're all on a big rope. Just going from left.
I'm just going to ask, just doing something quickly, folks, just to say,
Trying to keep that shape.
Yeah, very much so.
check what fixtures are on tomorrow with you folks and see what fixture you would like me to do on the channel. Because I don't want to, like you say, folks, I don't want to keep doing Premier League every time. Because everyone will say, oh yeah, do the Premier League, do the Premier League, do the Premier League. I get sick of it. Because it's not, I want to spread out doing different games from different leagues that I'm able to coverage for you guys. So if I give you different games that are on tomorrow, would you guys like to put an answer in, and then you guys can say to me what game you would like. I know which one most of you would want me to do, but you know what my answer is. There literally isn't a Rangers fan getting out of these idiots in charge. Yeah, I can see. Steve, I've also got family who are Scottish. I'm half Scottish myself. The Scottish club is Hearts because my grandpa was born just at the houses behind Tynecastle, so you can't get any closer about getting in the ground. But let you guys know it's Linfield 0, Vikingur Gota of Faroe Islands 0. 2-1 aggregate to Vikingur. They're literally... I was thinking that there would be something on tomorrow, but I don't know if there is. But I'm just trying to have a look, see what's on. There isn't. There literally isn't any games on tomorrow. That's why I'm a bit annoyed because I'm trying to have a look at what's on tomorrow, folks. Football-wise.
Nicely. Kirk did put the ball in nice and early, but you're expecting for someone to go and attack it. Okay, maybe a little bit too close to the goalkeeper, but you want people to be chance getting in there, looking to put pressure on the goalkeeper. Yeah, because I'm trying to have a look for you. So keep your questions coming, folks. Like, subscribe. I'm just still 0-0. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the content. Let me know in the chat. It'll be highly appreciated. Here comes Linfield. Linfield! Goal! Goal! We have a goal, folks. And it is a goal for Linfield. Linfield have scored, folks. It is 1-1. It is 1-0 to Linfield. And it is 2-2 on aggregate. I don't know who the goal scorer is, folks, but it's 2-2 on aggregate. 1-0 on the night. What a finish by the lad. What a finish. Oh, he just decided. He went past one player, thought went past another, thought I'm going to hit it. It went in through the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. Here's Linfield 1. Vikingur Gota 0. 2-2 on aggregate.
Wow.
Tops it. A man on form. And Linfield ahead of the night, level in the tie.
What a finish.
The stadium needed when you hear the supporters underneath us right now.
Very much so. It certainly was encouragement from the support, and there was that patience we were asking for, albeit that only 20 minutes had gone. But when you see something like that, that just helps everybody. Because when you go into a game like this, it's bite-sized chunks, you know, Thomas. And the first thing you want to do
What a goal. What a goal.
to get to, and then that's your platform on which to build.
Managers and coaches constantly involved, but for the majority of David Healy's time when he's been in charge of Linfield, he's elected for a sole striker, if you like. At times it was Waterworth, at times it was Shane Lavry. Fitzpatrick has played that role.
Kieran Offord has scored for Linfield. So what a good old finish. Good old finish from the lad. Because and well deserved of the lead.
Two players up front, because yes, you like to pass and keep the ball and go progressively forward, but on occasions, Thomas, you just need to get out. You just need to know that someone's going to chase a ball into a channel for you. And if you've only got one player up there, and I've seen it done with one player who can certainly look after a back two, three or four, but I much prefer two. I think it gives a bit better balance, and certainly the Dungannon game when the two of them were together, two being Matthew Fitzpatrick and Kieran Offord. In terms of the Zalgiris game, the two were together. They were absolutely exceptional. But I've got to say that goal was all about Kieran Offord. What a strike. Such intent. Absolutely brilliant.
2 goals from Fitzpatrick, 2 goals from Offord this European run so far. Atlason tries to work it down the right-hand side this time as Allen guides it back to the goalkeeper, Johns. Only 4 players have made more appearances in Europe for Linfield than Chris Johns.
So guys, you want to get your questions in?
As well. He's managed 6 of them. Sheets was suspended for that first leg against Shelburne, but so important with his experience, particularly in European games. This is his 59th European contest, 36 matches for Dundalk, his 22nd, sorry, 22 for Linfield before tonight.
Certainly what Christopher brings to the party, not just his experience and his know-how, Thomas, but certainly the games that I've watched this year, he's been really impressive. Both
So guys, get your question in the chat. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I appreciate it, folks.
in terms of against Zalgiris, some of the covering runs and covering tackles that he made were absolutely first class. You know, he's not one of those who rests on the fact that I've been there and done that. You know, he will not ask anybody to do something that he is not prepared to do himself, and that's the additional bit that he gives.
He's been so consistent since his arrival at Windsor Park. Had a brilliant career at Dundalk, almost 350 appearances, and those 2 fantastic in particular seasons in European competition. Here's Alec. Tries to pick a spot off the woodwork. Strikes the post that the goalkeeper is scrambling across. I think he will probably say that he had it covered. There's a yellow.
And Linfield have just hit the post as well, folks. Linfield have just hit the post. So they nearly took the lead in the tie.
The point that I wanted to make it again is the intent. You know, David has obviously said, get your crosses in early, get our shots away sharpish.
I think the yellow card was for Gregerson. He appeared to be the player closest to the Czech referee. The chance at 6-yard box, and it's headed away by Gregerson, the skipper. Offered in his left.
Oh, that goal!
How did that stay out?
How is that stayed out?
What a strike. Will they go to VAR, Thomas?
Well, VAR is available. There weren't any appeals to the Linfield players, but that was brilliant from Kieran Offord. Shifts it across onto his left foot, and that's a player playing with confidence.
Nah.
Twice in quick succession. Linfield are denied by the woodwork.
That's not a great angle. One prior to that.
The referee again is speaking to the Vikingur captain. Was it a case of him? Was he waiting, I think, for the okay from VAR? I'm not quite sure what that delay was caused by.
Nah.
No. Wasn't the first time, isn't the third time.
Well, he's unfortunate because, yeah, it definitely hasn't gone over the line from that angle. But
It's a fantastic strike, Thomas.
Hope you guys are enjoying the stream.
My goodness.
and without being harsh, it's not particularly the area we would expect here and offer the threat from. He's very much a kind of a closing down defenders, you know, one-on-one goals. He utilises.
La, 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 la. La, 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 la. One more and more, we want just one more and more, one more and more.
Thomas, after his hat-trick against Dungannon Swifts, that he hopes that Linfield supporters will now see the best in him, that he himself, realised or that he wasn't at his best. It always takes time for players.
We all
to
this
settle in.
bad.
Certainly, I remember watching him last year against Ford Crusaders in an early European tie. He wasn't the most impressive on that occasion. Next time he came to my attention was at one of the opening games of the season, Crusaders against Glentoran over at the Oval. My goodness gracious me, did he go after defenders, and really put pressure on people, and it was first class. And you saw him then, his work ethic, his physical strength, his technical ability, and it's just taken, as I say, a little bit of time for him to settle in, but he is certainly producing at the moment.
You'd really certainly be happy with what he's witnessed so far this campaign from Kieran Offer. Just confirmation of that yellow card a moment ago for Reverson, the captain. You mentioned that we're tied. We talked about patience in terms of this tie and the fans and the players. Is there sometimes a degree of patience when you're given a number 9 jersey at a club like Linfield, that it sometimes doesn't just happen overnight?
I've not been impressed by Martin in domestic competitions, but if he gets us into Champions League proper, he'll stay. Is what the club needs. Needs a man like a Blues brother has in Healy, someone who gets the club. Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from on that one. I can understand. All the other names were taken. I will say welcome to this stream. Welcome. It is Linfield 1, Vikingur Gota 0 in the UEFA Conference League qualifier second leg. We just need a set. I think about a second goal would be perfect right now for Linfield. I think just to give them that bit of breathing space. Vikingur Gota just need.
He's getting forward so often, Kirk on the other side. Everything else is slotted in the way we thought it would do, but he's given real width, and yet he's looking to get in behind, as we can see now.
Right on cue, controls that ball. Charlie Allen finds off for the goal scorer. Roscoe. Allen's made a good run. Can he find a teammate in the middle? He's on the next best.
So if you guys want to get your question in the chat, like, subscribe, I will answer as many questions as I can, folks.
Used to have a little saying, good runs make good passes. Look, already he's away, offering himself up. Excellent, Charlie. Very well done.
Got 4 years at Leeds United, Charlie Allen.
Short corner taken by Linfield. Oh, he tried to have a nibble, the ball's crossed in, header, wide, and out for a goal kick.
Trying Jerry upon himself as he was retreating with that header.
that's honest for all that has been good about Linfield. You've got to remember
So guys, get your questions are coming.
And you know, and they will still see themselves very much in the game. Okay, Linfield have drawn level, it's 2 each, but you can see how the goalkeeper is managing things. In other words, taking his time. That they don't believe that they're out of this.
Long, long way to go. John Harson picks it up and finds a danger man, Johansson. Had a couple of opportunities, but it was the last one that would really have concerned Linfield. Dragged the shot just wide after a nice little 1-2 on the edge of the penalty area.
So guys, keep your questions are flowing.
Energy, Thomas. He's not going mad runs to try and close the ball down, and that's so he has the energy when.
Still, Linfield 1, Vikingur Gota 0.
Linfield's out ball towards she's quickly given back to Archer. I don't think she's particularly appreciated that pass, but he managed to retain possession. Here he is again in the centre circle. Tries to shift it across to this near side. Allen wants it up ahead. Is picked up.
Oh, here comes Linfield.
Beautifully weighted pass. Allen lays it back to
Oh, it's been blocked.
his efforts blocked. Lovely link-up play in this left-hand side between Allen and Roscoe. Now it's back with Sheets. Just over 10 minutes to go to the interval.
Great football again by Linfield. Clever pass down the side. Again, that run from Charlie Allen.
So far, it is still 1-0 to Linfield.
Loops over the head of Allen. Fitzpatrick gets her.
Is that a foul?
Down before getting up, but play hasn't been concluded. Viking are not particularly happy with that one. It did appear as if it struck the hand of Fitzpatrick as well from our angle, but nothing came of it. Linfield eager to ensure that nothing comes of this.
How is that a foul, ref?
Viking Urds
Not everything's a foul.
Is that the hammer? Here's another look at the Fitzpatrick incident. A moment to go. Just there he goes down, referee. Assistance.
Well, the referee wasn't given the free kick in the first instance. Just watch here, there's definite push. But Matthew then, seeing that the free kick was going to be given, gets up.
Not too sure what VAR would have potentially made of that for a couple of reasons. As the ball drifts over the end line. Free kick, of course, given for 18-year-old Matthew Orr fouling 39-year-old Solvay Lettenhammer. A man double his age. Allen looks for Fitzpatrick. He's proven to be a really useful outlet.
Just need something in the closing stages.
He's going to have a go now. It's a little bit ambitious. He was a long way out, but drifts just over the top from Karen McLean. Made that first start against Dungannon, edging towards 200 appearances for the club. Consistency has been the key for McLean. Won Player of the Year, of course, a couple of seasons ago. Again, David Healy referenced it in his pre-match press conference that he's probably been one of the standout players in terms of his decision-making, his big goals.
Favourite Jazz player of all time, a loyal Jazz supporter living in America, but always backs Linfield at all times. Second favourite club in the world. Thanks for the stream, mate. Hard to get it here. Oh, it's blocked, and it's in! It's a goal. It's a goal for Linfield. Linfield are now 2-0 up. There was a calamity in the Vikingur Gota defence, and just an absolute mayhem at the back, in mixture between the defence and the goalkeeper, and Fitzpatrick has come to Linfield 2, Vikingur Gota 0. But it's also being looked at by VAR for something.
The big call initially.
He's on.
He looks on.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not trying to be clever as an afterthought. I thought he was.
There we go, 2-0. We're just waiting to see if the goal is going to stand, folks.
Kieran hadn't buried that.
And it's put, come on, Linfield. Yes, yes, yes. Hello. All the names were taken.
I think it's Svensson who is the enforcement player with the final touch.
Yeah, that,
Or does it actually come off? It may have come off Olsen instead. It was all a little bit messy back there, but the goal stands. Linfield are officially ahead of the tie now.
Here we go, folks. It is now Linfield now 3-2 up in the tie.
Kieran hadn't buried it. Given his
Keep your questions are coming.
goal that he scored and the other striker which hit the bar. But again, you've got to say well done to Matthew Fitzpatrick. He's in there putting pressure on the defender. Yeah, all day long.
I'm not convinced that Kieran Alford realised he was onside because just because of his reaction,
Yeah.
he had a long look across at the assist.
Just keep your questions are coming, folks, and let me.
Of attempts, if you like, in terms of a finish. I think he perhaps thought he was offside. That clearly shows.
Real name is Tyler Northmate, proud descendant of the Ulster Scots. Nice to meet you. If you like what you see on the channel, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and you can be here for the regular streams on the channel, which we do kind of regularly, and we do normal videos as well.
And yet he didn't. There was that hesitancy. So I think that's most insightful, Thomas.
Is Roscoe coming together? Two players down right now. Roscoe and Johansson. Straight away, the referee.
It's going to be popping up quickly. I'll be back in a sec.
Certainly not what you want to see. Just ran across each other's path, if you like. It was Roscoe who won the ball. Awkward fall.
Watch both players' eyes. They're not on each other. They're on the ball, Thomas. Seeing him back like that, it just doesn't look as bad as what I first thought.
Johansson started to get up initially, and then is back on the ground as he receives his attention. Obviously, the Linfield medical team making sure that Roscoe's okay, going through the necessary concussion protocols as everyone does now. So important in the game. And I think both players are going to be okay to continue after that short delay.
Well, thankfully, it's turned out the way he would hoped, because it looked a little bit worse, Thomas. But what you could see is that both lads were their eyes on the ball.
Yeah, and you can see that the reaction, as you say, that the severity of it was certainly shared by the officials who immediately called for the medical team. Both players still at the pitch, so it's 10 against 10 for the next few seconds. Still haven't been given the go-ahead to come on.
Just did, my brother. Thank you very much.
Plays it across to R. Both teams now back to their full complement. Final couple of minutes of this first half. So far, so good for Linfield. Free kick given for the foul in Elsie's guard. Kyle McLean protesting his innocence. Free kick just inside the Linfield half. First ball one, Johansson in the 6-yard box, and it's a really good stop from Chris Johns. It just wouldn't drop for Johansson, the real danger man. For the visitors, who then followed up with an effort that cannons off the crossbar. Linfield had twice been denied by the woodwork. That's the first time Vikingur have, and seemingly having been in complete control of this game, Linfield almost found themselves pegged back twice within a minute. This is a first chance. Super stop from Johns, who narrowed the angle, and then in terms of the reaction, next is pulled back to the midfielder. Good effort from Carlsberg, and Linfield survived.
Well, survive they did, Thomas. That was excellent play by Vikingur. Again, it's that man Johansson. You know, he is now 3 or 4 times, you know, he's proved his, you know, his quality and his worth, and he's a very, very dangerous player. You know, and that's where you've got to be absolutely sure that you don't allow that imposter called complacency to sit in. Yes, Linfield are ahead in the tie. That's absolutely fabulous. But we're just coming up to the end of the first half. There's another 45 minutes to go, and be assured, Vikingur haven't come here for a day trip. They want very much to progress.
Will count themselves rather unfortunate they haven't found the net here at Windsor Park. Offered. Can't link up with McLean. 3 additional minutes of added time at the end of the first half.
You've got to say, Thomas, in that little extract of play, what a great save by Christopher Johns.
Johansson didn't have any time at all to think.
No.
Johns was right on top of it, using all his experience. And no shortage of talking points in a fine first half here. Linfield has scored twice, have had further opportunities. So too have the visitors though.
Hello everyone, I am back. I just popped on quickly saying Healy's goal versus England versus Gazza's goal versus Scotland. Which one was better? Gazza's versus Scotland, of course. Newcomer to the channel, but will be a loyal one going forward. If you had time for 2, Healy or Gascoigne, who are you taking? Oh, I would actually take I would take Paul Gascoigne. I would take McCoist, because he's an absolute dynamite. You know how much Davies means to my fellow Ulsterman.
Linfield's European campaign so far. A brilliant strike from the Scotsman. Here come Vikingur again. Better pass than Vattenhammer could have been.
So we're just waiting, and then I'm just gonna pop off quickly, folks, to the shop quickly, and then I'll be back in about 15 minutes. Here comes. Here comes. Linfield are actually passing the ball around quite well.
Squeezes way through, but again it's given away rather cheaply. Johansson takes on Hull. That's going going to be a free kick. It may well be the final opportunity for the visitors in this first half. There's going to be a booking for that previous challenge.
Hey, my man Josh, how are you doing?
In towards Shaman. Third yellow card shown to Vikingur player. And Linfield.
Up the LFC, up at... I'm just going to pop off quickly to the shops, just about a flatmate of mine, but I will be back in due course. I'll be about 5 minutes, folks. Keep your questions and then I'll answer them all when I get back. Forza USP, I will be back in just a tick. I just got to pop off somewhere, do some duty, and do an errand, and then I'll be quickly back. Be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
But it's that man Kieran Offord who's been the standout performer with a brilliant opener. Half-time score here at Windsor Park. It is Linfield 2, Vikingur 0. And let's look back at the best of the action.
Again, here's the opening goal, Thomas. And it's all about Kieran Offord. You know, it's his willingness to receive the ball. Obviously, they'll be disappointed Vikingur that defensively, you know, that's not a great tackle. You've got to be much stronger there, but that's a Kieran Offord. What an absolute screamer. What a strike. Absolutely brilliant. And he just took over from where he left off on Saturday. Here's an effort from Charlie Allen, who again has been really, really impressive. Came inside his man, only one thing in mind, that's to get the shot away. And only for the post, Linfield would have gone to him at that stage. Quick feet from Charlie. Little bit of a deflection. But unfortunately, that'll hit the post.
And then a few seconds later, Offord again with his chance. Created by himself, and well, he could have done too much more here. Goalkeeper beaten on his left-hand side.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, this is AC/DC and Thunderstruck, and that was Offord struck. What an effort. Absolutely brilliant.
Northern Ireland getting Linfield, want to hopefully to retire there. I will be quickly in a minute, folks. Just gonna pop up. I'm just popping off to the local shop just down the road, just helping out someone, and I'll be back in a tick.
And Offord initially, Scotsman was clearly onside, checked by VAR. He couldn't convert. Fitzpatrick kept persevering, and then in the end forced the defender into the mistake.
I think your insightful comment, Thomas, to be fair, that maybe Kieran didn't realise he was onside, and he definitely was to our naked eye, but obviously VAR have proven that to be the case, because he was, for the first time in the game, he was indecisive when it came to either shooting or passing, but then it was the persistence of Matthew Fitzpatrick, and so that goes into 2 ahead, but, you know, here again, you can't rule Vikingur out of it. What an unbelievable strike, and Johansson certainly has been most impressive, and Linfield should be warned not to take him lightly in the second half.
He's been a real danger man. 3 opportunities for Johansson. Chris Johns has had to be at his best to deny him. He tried one just wide, but he's got all kinds of problems. It was Carlsberg who hit the crossbar in that last bit of action from the first half, but so far so good from Linfield's point of view. They lead at the break 2-0. We're back for the second half very soon.
I am now back, folks. Get your question in the chat, like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm also gonna add on the X, we haven't done it in a while. Forza USP, which is the team I work for, which is United Services Portsmouth. So, guys, get your questions in the chat. Keep your questions coming. I highly appreciate you all in the chat. Keep your questions coming. If you guys have seen that no highlights from our last league game was not released out anywhere, no footage, no nothing, because of how bad it was. So instead, we're just gonna let that go and get on to the next game. So guys, get your question in the chat, like, subscribe, hit the bell and notification, and hopefully a good result at the end of it. It is Linfield 2, Vikingur Gota 0 in the UEFA Conference League qualifier second leg. Keep your questions coming. Second half will be starting shortly. There is an interval. So guys, get your questions in. I'm happy to answer all your questions. Whenever you guys want to put your questions in, I'll answer as many of them as I can. I'm going to try my best to answer them. But I'm glad to be watching this game with you. We've done quite a lot of streams recently on the channel. We did a game on Friday, which was Chelsea vs Bayer Leverkusen in pre-season. On Sunday, we did Chelsea vs AC Milan in pre-season. On Tuesday night, we did Chesterfield vs Mansfield in the Carabao Cup. Then in the other Carabao Cup we did yesterday, last night, was Birmingham City versus Sheffield United. And tonight we have got Linfield visit Vikingur Gota of Faroe Islands. So keep your questions coming. Hopefully the second half is going to be as eventful as the first. That's all I can say. There's not much I can say. Not bad, mate. Enjoying my summer leave. Always on summer leave. So I'm glad you're enjoying that, taking your time, mate. We'll be celebrating together tonight. Linfield forever. I don't think it was Linfield forever. Yeah, I'm good. I'm getting support. And if you guys want to know, Josh that you see in the chat is a goalkeeper for US Portsmouth, which I gotta say, a decent goalkeeper. That you guys will be getting an episode soon, but I'm not wanting to do it just yet because of the nature of that game. It was just horrific, and I don't want to rip into the say things about the players and make it worse than it already is. When we played already that bad, I want to be more positive than the negative. The players are now walking out onto the field for the second half between Linfield and Vikingur Gota. I'm just hoping for a goal. That's all I'm hoping for. All I'm hoping for is a goal, and that's all. Up into the sky, where you gonna fly? Up into the sky.
Go on the BBC Sport Northern social media output and website, and it was a top class finish from the Scotsman. They got the ball rolling for Linfield. They were slightly fortunate with the own goal that made it 2-0, but that won't concern Linfield fans.
We are now just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle, and then the second half will be underway.
To that playoff game against Shelburne. But David Jeffrey, we were talking off camera, and you said the job is not yet done.
Second half is underway. Vikingur Gota 0, Linfield 2, 3-2 on aggregate in favour of Linfield.
So way back in 1984, I think it was, and we, being Linfield, we enjoyed a 3-0 lead, only to be pinned back 3 each and then go out on the away goals. So, you know, it's never over until it's over, and we've already seen enough, with particular respect to Johansson, who's very dangerous. There's been an occasion when Linfield maybe could have been a little bit tighter in their defending, so vitally important that they continue to concentrate, keep the same discipline, keep the same intent.
Where'd you gonna fly? Up into the sky. Oh, where'd you gonna fly? Up into the sky. Oh, here comes Linfield on the break. Linfield on the ball in the first 60 seconds of the second half. Oh, ball played too much, too heavy. The player couldn't get to it, and out for a goal. Kick to Vikingur or Vingano, whatever you want to go. Gota.
So far in Europe, Linfield lost their first encounter atop the park against Shelburne 1-0. Drew 1-1 with the Dublin side, League of Ireland champions. In the return fixture to go out 2-1 on aggregate. Then the games against Zalgiris 0-0 away, 2-0 at home. A 2-1 defeat last Thursday. And now, of course, 2-0 up on the night, 3-2 ahead on aggregate in this fixture.
So keep your questions coming, folks.
Matthew Orr's challenge. Some of the home supporters trying to speed things up as Vikingur says their options. A lot of positives from them that in the first 45 minutes, in particular the performance of Johansson.
But yeah.
Clip ball in from Mahomak. Currently scores at half-time between Larne and Santa Clara. Larne 3-0 down from that first leg with it all to do in Portugal. Driven goal, Worthington. A comfortable stop, but it was another one of those moments when Vikingur were able to fashion something in the opposition penalty area. I think it was Svensson again, the player who actually hit the crossbar in the first half, but I'm sure that will have been brought up in the Linfield dressing room at half-time. How to curb the influence of Johansson, stop giving away those opportunities.
Up into the sky, up into the sky, where you gonna fly?
Polished as referee whistles for the free kick deep in the Linfield half.
So, you know, for the Linfield players, it's the appreciation that Vikingur, they very much have the hunger and the desire, you know, to progress, and so they're not going to give this up lightly, and they're not going to throw the towel in by any stretch. And it's making sure you have that right in the front of your forehead, you know, to keep reminding yourself, I've got to be on it. I've got to be on it individually. We've got to be on it collectively. We've got to make sure we're tracking runs. We've got to make sure we're making tackles. And we're still looking to go forward with that intent to penetrate and get shots away.
Up into the sky, up into the sky, where you gonna fly? Up into the score, waging on the floor.
Vikingur.
If you guys like the stream, hit the like button, don't forget to like, sub and subscribe if you guys are liking the content.
Thomas, and they're all friends, they're all family together. You know, it's interesting. Even that their press folk here, they've got relatives who are playing in the pitch tonight, and they see this as one big family stroke community effort. So that is what they're calling upon, and that's the reserve they're going to.
So guys, keep your questions coming.
They're not giving up without a big fight.
Well, Gota, the village where the club are actually based, has a population of 641 people. It's about half an hour outside of Tórshavn, the capital. That's where the game was actually played last week because of the ground available there. The club are named after a Viking chief from 1,000 years ago who lived in a settlement there. It looks like it could well be forced into their first changes. A couple of times that John Artson, who's played over 150 times, only at the age of 23, has had to receive treatment. Second half hasn't really come to life so far. Archer, next goal crucial this time. McLean shifted inside towards Offord. Miller in that familiar position.
Need to resume our old practice of playing friendlies in Belfast every year in the pre-season between Celtic and your boys. I don't support Linfield, just to let you know. I don't support Linfield. I don't support Linfield. I just do games of different games around different leagues in different competitions.
The goalie did extra well.
As things stand right now, Linfield have Carrick Rangers on Tuesday night, and it's Cliftonville next Saturday in Coleraine on the 29th of August. Throw in for the home side, which Miller's preparing to take.
What channel are you watching it on? I'm watching it. It's on BBC iPlayer. If you've got BBC iPlayer, it's on the sports section. You'll find it. I support Chelsea, but my hometown club is Chesterfield because that's where I was born. And then other clubs is just due. I want to follow them due to family. Like I got family who support Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United, Hearts. And then, if you want to know what my non-British club is, I support one team that's not British, which is Napoli. I've been doing that for about 11 years, 11 to 12 years. And that's just because I wanted to prove something to a friend of mine that you can support a club and not win trophies every year. Thank you, respect. Thank you very much. Still a Blues brother, hope Sheffield Wednesday survive. Yeah, I've been following them very, very strongly because I got family who are very strongly support Wednesday. And my family, who's my cousin's little boy, he's got a season ticket with him to go both watch Wednesday, and I hope they survive so they can go and enjoy it together. Especially after they're literally selling out every away and they go, and they could fill a stadium up. Just, I don't think they're going to be filling up Hillsborough anytime soon because it'll be lining his pocket. If you gotta fly up into the sky, if you gotta fly up into the sky.
See David Hayes having a glance across at his bench. Usually around this time they prepare the switches.
Disgrace what's been done to them. They are a wonderful club. Thank you. I know my cousin would say exactly the same thing.
Obviously not involved in this game, but it's Matt Yates, 23-year-old Scottish forward who's coming in subject to international clearance. Former youth player at Rangers. A lot of games in Scotland.
There's an ex-Rangers Academy player which is now going to be signing for Linfield called Matt Yates. Folks, Matt Yates is going to be joining Linfield from Rangers.
McLean. Good footwork. Doesn't really make too much advancement in the passes. Behind Chris Shakes. This is when Vikingur looked dangerous. Olsen, who was the unfortunate player who fumbled into his own
It's gonna fly up into the sky.
I can't help but think, Thomas, that Linfield are playing a little into Vikingur's hands by sidewards, backwards, not really looking forward. And eventually...
So guys, keep your questions coming.
This pass by McLean.
Giants holds on to it.
Still, Linfield 2, Vikingur no.
Yeah.
Not much quality as we witnessed in an all-action opening 45 minutes.
I'm going to agree with you, Thomas. You know, if anything, Vikingur are probably
Keep your questions coming.
the better side in terms of looking to get forward. And that's why it's you don't want to subconsciously just sit in, so to speak, to keep the ball and be happy and satisfied with that.
Let's go and
I'm
check,
just looking at
folks,
David Healy, and
what
I
other
think
results are
he's
happening
taking
in
advantage of
the
that.
Conference
You know, he's giving
League.
a little bit of a rocket because he sees that there's still a malaise, but there's no pace with the passing.
Yeah, as if he was gesturing his players up the tempo.
Yeah.
I want a bit more. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Johansson gets round the first tackle before Chris Cheese with that covering challenge does exactly what he's
Where do you see Chelsea finishing this season? I would see us winning the league, winning the Premier League,
has it the option to go straight
just
through
because of the players we bought.
trying to nip in between Owen Hall closed down this time, but Linfield have lived dangerously in regard to Johansson in the first half. Can't give him too many more opportunities. Battenham plays it in. Linfield struggling to seize control of this game after the break. Offer.
Oh,
And I think it was Archer who was caught. No additional action taken against that hammer. Nicely played against Northern Ireland in 2015 for the Faroes. He's a fifth most capped player for the Faroes. There's another look at that. The latest attack from Vikingur, and across comes Matthew Orr after that breakthrough season.
you never know.
He only turned 18 in April.
Absolutely brilliant defending. And then you see the free kick. I thought at one instance the referee was maybe going to produce a card, Thomas, but decided against it.
Shoot 3 to the visitors in the first half. Just another example.
Where'd you gonna fly? Up into the sky. Where'd you gonna fly?
Really frustrate David Healy, Ross Oliver, his assistant, out to have a word with the former international. They're deep in conversation.
Let's see what some of the results are at the moment, folks. In the Conference League qualifiers, see if any teams. See if there's any going on at the moment.
Performance so far.
That's the first leg. I'm trying to see if I can find like the second legs for you folks. See how they're getting on at the present moment in time.
Quickly across, but a little bit of a purple patch for Vikingur as we look back at that incident.
The big one, Celtic or Rangers. None of them because family is Hearts.
The
Let's show you guys what is happening at the moment. It is Aris Limassol 1, AEK Athens 1. Just trying to see if there's any teams I know. Rapid Vienna 0, Rapid Red 0, Dundee United 2, FC Dynamo City 1, Hajduk Split 0, Partizan Belgrade 2, Hibs 0. So Hibs are basically below in that 2-0 lead. Typical Hibees. Balagan 0, Shamrock Rovers 1. 1-1 on our grid. And then you got Santa Clara 0, Larne 0, and that is a 3-0 win at 3-0 lead at the moment to Santa Clara.
Larne obviously went on to achieve that feat last season, and that first win at that stage of a European
Hearts over Hibs any day. Yeah, that is true. Hearts over Hibs any day. Up into the sky, up into the sky, where you gonna fly?
Tussle. The winners of which would be guaranteed almost £3 million.
Oh, 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 I'm keep your questions coming, folks. Keep your questions coming away. And we're having a good time. I like having a bit of fun with you lads. Lads and lasses. Free kick to Vikingur Gota. Vikingur Gota free kick. Up into the sky, where you gonna fly? Up into the sky, where you gonna fly? So keep your questions coming, folks. And I'll answer as many questions as I can and will try and answer for you.
But I would have thought that if it continues like this.
Oh, is a player coasting in at the back post. What a
Nearly a goal for Vikingur Gota.
Jones gathers that there's a little bit of afters as well as players flung their bodies in the way. A yellow card.
Oh, the goalkeeper for Linfield is down. The goalkeeper for Linfield is down.
Trying to figure out which one it is. I think it's Arngrimson, but again, lacks defending and the opportunity gifted to Svensson.
There's a delightful ball in, but I've got to say that's poor last gap. You know, it really is.
How many warning signs will Linfield survive tonight? They've had brilliant moments themselves, but
Up into the sky. Up into the sky. Where you gonna fly?
but with players in and around that area, he had to react quickly to gather the second ball as well. Was fouled in the process.
It's an unbelievable stop, but it's a stop that he shouldn't have had to make, Thomas. You know, and without wanting to sound super clever, you know, I've been talking about making sure that you're concentrating. I'm talking about the Linfield players here. You know, and that occasion.
So keep your questions coming, folks.
Suddenly it's last gasp. It's desperation. It's a superb strike by Christopher Jones. But if you look at the dominant force that Linfield were, particularly in the first half. You know, I said they were 2-0 ahead without it being comfortable, but they certainly had done more than enough to earn that 2-0 lead. You know, to come out second half and not heed the warning, you know, from what we had right in the early part of the game from you.
Up in the sky, where's you gonna fly?
The players are just going to say to one another, right, okay, lads, let's tighten things up here altogether. Let's return to what we were doing. That was working hard to keep the ball, working hard to get the ball, making sure we're tracking runners. All of those very
Who's the GOAT, the club or the player?
there's a modern
I have no
street
idea what
in
you're on about.
football. Well, there's some things that aren't so modern, and that's working so very, very hard, working your socks off, concentrating like mad to make sure you don't concede.
Real concern on David Healy's face, and you're talking about the fundamentals. I wonder will he be forced into a change right now? He's in dialogue with the fourth official, and it looks like the stretcher's being brought across for Chris Johns, who was so brave in that last instance. The yellow card.
A lot of people say Messi, a lot of people say Ronaldo, but for me, I would literally say like Maradona.
He is setting up. There's been no signal given across, but I think David Walsh is going to come on, and yes, the gloves are being put on. David Walsh, that for the majority of last year, Linfield's number one, is going to replace Chris Johns. And I wonder if that is a case of the concussion protocols being utilised. He's shaking his head. I think the medics have made the call. The good thing is he's walking off the pitch. The stretcher was not required, and the home supporters showing their appreciation. So on comes David Walsh.
Maradona.
Ethan McGee is also about to be reduced. It's for Orr, who was receiving attention a moment ago as well. So a double switch for Linfield, whose goalkeeper makes way, as well as one of the three centre halves. And it has to be said, David, Chris Johns has played a huge part in the opening 66 minutes of this game. When you look back at some of the stops he's made,
Not just in this game, Thomas, but in the European campaign, thus far. Young David Walsh came into the side last year when maybe Christopher wasn't enjoying the best of form. Got the jersey, held on to the jersey, and did tremendously well. There was talk that Christopher might, want away from the club. He might go elsewhere, but for me, he obviously has very much applied himself to the.
Oh, that's it. You made it easy for me. Scholes, Lampard, or Gerrard. Lampard, as a Chelsea fan, I'm being biased.
The first game away to Shelbourne, I think a couple of the saves that he made were absolutely outstanding. And again tonight, the scoreline is what the scoreline is, only because of Christopher Johns. The blessing is that in young David Walsh, they have a player with excellent first team experience, and so him coming on shouldn't faze him.
McGee also a very experienced campaigner, replacing Orr. Offer does really well to put pressure on the defender Gregerson, but he managed to keep a hold of the ball and shift it out towards his near high side, and John Harson found the hammer. McGee's first real involvement. It's Patrick. Shifts it out to Miller and then continues his run towards the middle. Offer.
Oh, nearly 3-0.
Out for a corner kick.
That's more like Linfield. People will be hoping that his team will kick on from here. Yet again, great ball in by Kirk Miller. Good defending, I'm going to say, by Vikingur.
Corner kick to Linfield.
Miller standing over.
Corner kick. Ball's crossed in.
Second half, ball doesn't beat the first defender. Patrick went right on top of the goalkeeper and forced the defender into the air.
Up into the sky. Up into the sky. Where you gonna fly? Up into the sky.
The goalkeeper and the Vikingur defenders under pressure. And hence a corner has been won.
Lifted it again. McLean. She just can't quite get there. And Archer doesn't want to take any chances. Walsh, who, as David mentioned, a little bit unfortunate to lose that number one spot, having been so good in the second half of the campaign. Got the jersey in around Christmas and didn't give it up after that. Young goalkeeper, very highly thought of here at Windsor Park. 23 now. It's actually his first appearance in Europe, having come off the bench. Will it be a winning European debut for Walsh and Linfield? Just over the head of Fitzpatrick, double switch coming on for Vikingur.
Up into the sky, up into the sky, waging on the floor.
In Portugal, those three quick-fire goals at the Ballymena Showgrounds last week, whatever's been the size. Sheets. He gives it away. One back and now at the feet of Archer. That double change still can't be made. Shamrock Rovers are 2-0 up in the night. 2-1 ahead on aggregate against Balkany, also in the Conference League, hoping to emulate their success of last season.
Forgot to get a question in the chat. I'll answer as many questions as I can.
And former Northern Ireland international Ram McLaughlin was amongst the scorers for St Patrick's Athletic as they played against Oligar Solskjaer's Besiktas. Besiktas well in control of the game, but it's Miller who lifts it into Offer. Can he take it down? Offered once more. Close down the edge of the areas. Allen then plays it in towards the back post. Defender washed it all the way.
Well, certainly
Come from the changes. Nielsen and Aral Sabovic came on at a similar stage last week. Sabovic Nielsen scored 2 goals at the weekend.
If they will be glad to see that Johansson has taken his lead, Thomas.
Caused so many issues. Ellen scored the other player to make way, but Johansson.
He was a standout, Thomas, wasn't he?
In the first half, I'm sure he'd be scratching his head as to why he didn't find the net. I'm sure the likes of Hall and Roscoe will be delighted to see him make his way towards the bench, but it's a different option coming on, and Nielsen more of an out-and-out striker. Young player still learning the game. Shees does well to force it forward to Fitzpatrick. Allen's inside. 3 Linfield players in the middle. It is towards Fitzpatrick, but Gregerson gets it away. 43-year-old still playing a key part. McGee to Archer. Shades. Can Linfield unpick the lock at the back? Linfield with that slim advantage in the tie overall after that 2-1 defeat in Torshavn last week. Shamrock Rovers have scored again, 3-1 on aggregate, 3-0 in the night. Atala, mentioned Ram McLaughlin amongst the scorers. St Patrick's Athletic were actually 2-0 up against Besiktas, but were then pegged back to lose 3-2. 7-3 on aggregate. Lauren still 0-0 against Santa Clara in Portugal.
I've got to say that's supposed to be an incredible performance from Lauren Thomas, given the status of their opponents.
Finished 5th, I think, in Portugal last season. And Nathan Rooney, after the game with the Malmö Insurance last week, was bemoaning a crazy 9 minutes, I think it was, when they conceded all 3 goals. Felt they settled a lot better after the break, but to go away from home and after an hour being in that position is some performance. This time last season, of course, Lauren were in this situation themselves, trying to progress to the playoff round. Minutes ticking by. Fitzpatrick, McLean. Offers peeled away.
Oh, this is good football. This is brilliant. Ah.
It's just behind the run of Allen, but it's a lot better from Linfield's point of view. Have to be careful with committing players forward.
Let's go. Oh, better. Let's go.
That is causing all kinds of problems. It's very easy to sit here for me to say that. That I'm sure is really frustrating. David Healy hasn't seen enough of that from his side, particularly after the.
We're getting little pockets of that play, little pockets. Obviously, Ethan has come on, Ethan McGee, and has added something, you know, from on this right side, albeit they spend right side centre back, but he's not frightened to get forward. You know, he's very comfortable in that area. But in saying that, as soon as Linfield go forward, then Vikingur, they look to retaliate.
Allen hooks it clear. Offer. Brings it back in.
Up it, let's go. Waiting on the floor.
Fitzpatrick. Nice touch and a good ball to.
So guys, get your question in the chat, like, subscribe.
Waits for some
Still Linfield 2, Vikingur 0. Balls crossed in. Ooh.
good ball for Ethan McGee.
Ooh,
He
blocked.
is a pop.
Another corner for Linfield.
A third Linfield goal completely changes the complexion of the tie overall.
Great play by Matthew Fitzpatrick.
It's very good play from Linfield.
Okay, the shot goes for a corner, but
Corner, balls crossed in. Oh, just over the top, nearly 3-0.
just before we talk about that effort from Ben Hall, what you didn't see off camera was the energy and the desire of Kieran Offer to get into the box from Kirk Miller's cross.
It's a couple of occasions we're offered in the last few minutes as trying to make that run, as trying to stretch the defence as time ticks down. Pressure high up the pitch from Roscoe. Doesn't manage to retrieve possession. Needs is in the middle. Difficult one to try and keep in play, but well, he doesn't manage to do so. Just over 10 minutes to go. If you're David Healy, what goes through your mind at times, I guess? What goes through any manager's mind in the technical areas as a full-time whistle edges closer and closer?
Well, you're looking around just to see if any of your players are maybe beginning
Up
to
it, let's go. Waiting
you
on the
obviously
floor.
Vikingur are going to throw everything but the kitchen sink.
Here's Offer. He's going to have to do it all himself. Tries to catch a goalkeeper out the near post and almost minds it. It was a fine stop from Reconstruct in the end. It was typical Kieran Offer.
If this young man finishes the game, my goodness gracious me, what a shift he has put in. because he has worked so very, very hard. I mentioned a couple of minutes ago.
Nearly 3-0 Linfield.
In terms to get trying to get in the end of a Kirkmiller ball into the box, and there again, working his socks off, gets the shot away.
Ball's crossed in. Header over the top. Free kick to Vikingur.
An incident in there. It was Hall once more in the end. Talking about goalkeepers should never have been beaten at the air post, but that shot was hit with such force. You could understand why perhaps it could have nestled in the top corner. Fine stop, not for the first time from Reconstruct. You can see Gary Eccles, the long-time Linfield kitman, in conversation with the fourth official. So Linfield are preparing to make another change. Sean Brown, the former Lauren player, is going to come in, a very versatile player. He's had to be patient for minutes, having made the switch to Windsor Park. Came on against the Gallen Swifts at the weekend as well. Atkinson links up with Carlsberg. Svensson's pushed up a little bit in the latter stages of this game. Carlsberg. Vikingur starting to commit more players forward. There's an example of that. There's the ball in, and it was attacked by two players. Followed up, driven across goal, and it's another massive chance. It was a veteran, Hammer at the back post, who couldn't quite get anything on it. Driven across goal by Andrumson. As Brian comes on, first attack is dealt with, but it's a really good ball. It's John Hartson actually who seemed to do everything right, and he was at full stretch, but couldn't apply the close finishes. Alan makes his way across.
83 minutes played. Linfield 2, Vikingur Gota 0. 3-2 on aggregate.
And going back, I've got to say that was another let off. For Linfield, Vikingur really are throwing absolutely everything, as you said, Thomas, committing more men forward. I wouldn't say being last dash, but certainly very committed.
Well, they've got 7 minutes plus injury time, and you'd suspect with a couple of those injuries, in particular the one to Chris Jones that forced him off, that may well be considerable.
You would have thought, Thomas, in terms of that, without the substitutions, what have you, wouldn't be surprised 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, so plenty of time left for the visitors to try and get something.
So, I'm just hoping for another goal.
Is Vikingur trying to urge Linfield to get play back underway quickly? They go into the box seat, have that advantage from the first half. Offered.
Here comes Linfield. Ball's crossed in.
Well, it was another one of those cross-come shots, but he struck it so well. There was a collective ooh around the ground because the goalkeeper didn't quite know what to do.
The bend on. There was actually 2 players in the box. But such was the pace of the ball.
There's a little bit of dialogue between the bench and somebody else helping out. Saviano glance below that. Rory Higgins, the Korea manager, of course, is preparing to potentially face Linfield soon himself. But Fitzpatrick flashes it clear, has a word with Joey O'Brien, the Shelbourne boss. Fitzpatrick slightly off balance as he forced it goalwards. Chris McKee, the next Linfield substitute, preparing to come into this game. Linfield do have a good home record for the last number of years. It's all 30 makes way for McKee.
Well, I'm not surprised at that, Thomas. Young Kieran Offord has run himself right into the ground. I did say that any substitutions at this stage wouldn't be about tactical changes, it would be about simply getting fresh legs on.
And the fans, supporters showing their appreciation of the hat-trick at the weekend, the goal against Zagiris, and then this one tonight. What a hit from Kieran Offord. That set the tone in the first half. Very unlucky not to score a second soon after.
Oh, free kick to Linfield.
Great appreciation of Kieran Offord, but also encouragement for young Christopher McKee coming on.
Two more substitutes getting ready to come on for Vikingur. Visitors though have some defending to do. Kirk Miller standing over the free kick. Ethan McGee, the deepest Linfield player right now, is Hall. Goes into attack alongside Sam Ross, but referee having a word with the players, all bundled up the edge of the D. Fitzpatrick's going to be spoken to.
If we got the floor, up it says go, she got the floor.
3 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Miller's ball in is a good one. Off the head of the defender, now for a throw-in. Linfield keep the ball in the right area of the pitch. Here comes those substitutions. There are the changes. So Hansen replacing the right back, the left back, Arngrimsson. Ransom coming on in midfield. Vikingur having to go for Brooke. Stirring an exit from the competition right in the face. But if they can get a goal, they could well force extra time. This game, of course, is played to a conclusion this evening. Penalties if required. Linfield keeping the pressure on, though, high up the pitch. They're almost there. Good play initially from Spencer, who drifted past a couple of players as we look at one of the substitutes. Former Sligo Rovers player, actually. Rado Savulevich. Scored 5 goals in 47 games for the League Ireland side. Hall. He's guilty of surrendering possession. Brown wins a free kick, applauded by his teammates. And a foot race to the far side. Referee few more seconds as we await that all-important fourth official's board.
Well, that's what you're wanting from your subs, Thomas, to come on and to do that little bit of extra running that your teammates aren't able to do. So well done to young Sean Bryan.
Here comes the board. 6 minutes. Another free kick for
6 minutes right on time in the second half, folks. 6 minutes.
I mentioned before, we're well behind in the race for the title this season. 19 points adrift of the leaders. Vikingur lost 4-2 to Lincoln Red Imps in the Champions League, and then had a bye in the next round of the Conference League before this time. Linfield going out to Shelburne, who'll accept the play once again. Sam Roscoe with no rush at all on the far side. Another through-in one.
Yeah, it's now Linfield looking to, in inverted commas, manage the game. They're not looking to rush to do anything.
It's been a bit of a grind at times in this second half for the home side.
I think that's exactly right, Thomas. Linfield, other in small patches, haven't been able to replicate the level of performance in the first half. But to their credit, they've been dogged and really stuck in.
Now to get stuck in now, Brian.
And that
Gets it away after good initial defending.
And that's the example. That's the example. They've really stuck to their task in this last 10-15 minutes.
David Healy was cautious. You were cautious in terms of what you expected from the game in regard to the level of the opposition. It certainly played out that way. You can look at things on paper and ties on paper, but in European football, it's always going to be a dogfight.
I'm not going to be unkind, Thomas, but I listened to 4 people who thought very confidently that Linfield would win 4-0. And I simply advised them all they should wish for and hope for was a 2-0 victory, because that would be tough enough. And again, for the very reasons I've said several times, as much as it means to Linfield Football Club to progress, it also means so much for Vikingur.
Will Linfield be better for a game like this if it goes their way?
I don't even want to comment, Thomas. If it does go their way, yes, yes, they will. Because that's when you look at the positives.
But your caution is right, because this one still isn't over. How many times through the years has there been late drama in Europe?
When you go back to the year when they very nearly qualified for the group stages, only to eventually go out in penalties. So
Plenty of volleys in there. Too close to Walso. He's going to hold on to it for as long as he can. Handsome is one of the targets in the middle. As the ball was played in by Svensson, who's crept up the pitch as this second half has gone on. Fitzpatrick wins the first duel, and Miller thought about bringing to the corner instead. It's Fitzpatrick in the penalty area, then turns back in. I think Miller's going to hold on to it in that area. Doesn't manage to do so though. That is the risk. A lot of weary legs out there. Pump forward again. Vikingur need a goal, and they need it quickly. try and salvage their European campaign. Otherwise, it's Linfield progressing to play Shelburne. They win the first ball, the cutback is just behind it. Another one of the substitutes, Nielsen. Yellow's going to be given to Svensson. And
Great centre forward play. Matthew Fitzpatrick know the challenge is coming. Just waited and waited and waited patiently and got the free kick. It slows everything right down and eats and chews up more seconds.
McGee. There's towards Fitzpatrick, all eyes on the referee. We've almost played the 6 minutes. The ball deep in the Vikingur.
There we go, folks. Full time. Vikingur 0. Linfield 2. Linfield